Welcome to MidLIFE Matters, where we celebrate women's wisdom and wit. I'm Georgian Lussier, your host, and I'm delighted to introduce today's guest, Dr. Beverly Kidder. Dr. Kidder is responsible for caregiving programs at the Agency on Aging of South Central Connecticut. Welcome, Dr. Kidder.
Thank you so much.
Your own experience of being a caregiver for your mother resulted in a book, and it's called The Gift of Caregiving. So maybe we could start by having you talk about who inspired you to capture your experiences in a book.
It wasn't so much a who as a what. Caregiving was very difficult. Caring for my mother was very challenging. She was not an easy person, a wonderful person, but not easy. I was exhausted, totally exhausted by the experience. And yet when it was over, I found myself lacking energy instead of feeling, imbued with new energy, and sad. And I couldn't quite understand why was I feeling that way. And so being a kind of intellectualizing person as opposed to an emotional person, I approached it by trying to sit down and think through what had I gone through? Why did this happen? What was the meaning of it? And that really is what led me to the book, because it started to turn into a book of itself as I began to put my thoughts down on paper, trying to just understand it for myself initially. But then I began to see there's something here that I could share with other people.
You talk about the importance of having the care recipient feeling treasured and loved.
Yes, and truly, when you make the decision to care for somebody else, even when it doesn't feel like a decision or a choice, it is. When you do that and you dedicate yourself to that, you really want the person that you're doing it for to get something out of it and to appreciate it. But if it comes from a place of burden, it's very hard for the recipient to feel loved and safe and protected. They pick up on resentment and impatience and anger. And so when the caregiver can begin to recognize that this is something that they get something out of it, this is something really valuable in their life, in the experience of things that they go through, then some of that anger can subside a little bit, and they can create that opportunity to be in the moment with the person they care for, even if dementia is an issue, to be able to celebrate what moments there are left in life and to share that and enjoy it. And so the care recipient starts to enjoy that, feels a little bit better. And then the experience for the caregiver, it's a lot easier to care for someone who's feeling happy and enjoying what's going on as opposed to feeling resented. So it eases the burden as you go through it, and it helps one realize it's not only burden, there's work, there's no question, but it can be something else as well. I live by one personal philosophy. Anyone who knows me knows. I believe you have to do the right thing, and you have to do it as well as you can, and then let God take care of the rest.
Thank you very much for sharing. And please tune in to hear other fascinating women on future segments of MidLIFE Matters. This is Georgian Lussier, your host. Thanks again.